And now, it's the Moods of Sunday Night with Anthony Ochoa, a production of Bolsa Chica Radio.
Welcome to the Moods of Sunday Night. The Moods of Sunday Night is an end-of-the-weekend program that'll help you look back so you might see the up and the coming. When offering up reflection, self-discovery, pride, or even devotion, one tends to drain him or herself of the very core, what can sometimes lead us to a misunderstanding of who we really are. But when we delve deep into a well of enlightenment, only then can we truly come to grips with our depravity, our humanity, our hope, and our security. And when we become empty, longing to be filled, we can then come into a new realm of understanding, the very heart of God, what you mean to Him, what He's created you to be. Praise to God is having a thankful heart. Worship to God is giving Him your whole self. And the more we offer to Him our feats, our faults, our success, and our shortcomings, our everything, our whole life, and what it is today, we can start to see us conform into His Son, into His daughter, and into His child. So let's start to fill ourselves tonight, to see that change, and to understand that reflection, right here on the Moods of Sunday Night. What is it like to be a prisoner of your own self, of your own will? What is it like to be a prisoner of compassion on a journey far from home? What is it to be a searcher for the broken who are lost and all alone? To be a friend, to be a brother, and to stay right by his side when that way becomes uncertain and when his road begins to rise. Ever felt like that? Restless and wandered, trying to do the best for me? Stumbled and fallen? Cried out, "Someone help me, please." Then you've been lifted up in mercy and washed with the blood and put the pieces back together again and made better than I was. Ever lived the life of Abraham, the life of Isaac, Noah, and Job? Ever been David with Bathsheba, without God's love and so alone? How about Adam in the garden, naked in sin? How about being Paul, blinded by Jesus and forever changed by Him? It's quite different being that kind of man. It's very uncommon being that kind of man. A man we call a Christian man.
To do the best for me. I had stumbled, I had fallen, cried out, someone help me please. Then he lifted me in mercy, and he washed me with his blood. Put the pieces back together and made me better than I was. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am a Christian man. Now I'm a prisoner of compassion on this journey far from home. I'm a searcher for the broken, who are lost and all alone. I am your friend, I am your brother, and I will stay right by your side. When the way becomes uncertain, when your road begins to rise. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am a Christian man. Every moment I'm breathing, I will always do my part. I will follow you completely, and I love with all my heart. I am Abraham, I am Isaac, I am Noah, I am Job, I am David with Bathsheba. I'm so lost without your love. I am Adam in the garden, I am naked in my sin. I am Paul, by death, by Jesus, and forever saved by him. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
What am I supposed to do about it now? Past regrets and long laments, they always seem to find us out somehow. So, what am I supposed to do about it now? What am I supposed to do about it now? You know, sometimes it seems that no one lives in such a beautiful world. Because all that we know that there's nothing really here to run from. Because somewhere, somehow, everybody's got someone to lean on.
Bones sinking like stones, all that we fall for. Homes, places we've grown, all of us are done for. We've grown, all of us are done for. And we live in a beautiful world. Yeah, we do, yeah, we do. We live in a beautiful to run from. 'Cause yeah, everybody here's got somebody to lean on.
2, 3, 4.
Everybody loves a rose, but will you be thankful for the thorns? And love is easy when you're loved, but do you curse another when you're alone? And so I can gain it back again. And oh, I stand solid while the paradigm is shifting. And they say live and let live, but people are dying every day. And they say that what I don't know won't hurt me, but if what I do not know is the very thing I need, well then I say, oh, I give my life to you so I can gain it back again. I stand solid while the paradigm is shifting. Humanity sees truth through a shattered window pane that blocks the view, that plants the seed. And so we draw the curtains too close, but I say, at the sun can still shine behind a closed mind. Sticks and stones do hurt when tossed from the tongue of mankind. I'll stand silent while the paradigm is shifting. While my paradigm is shifting, it's shifting, it's shifting away and away and away. He's the way, he's the truth, and he's the life, yeah.
It's like awaking from a dream. All I remember is the lullaby. I couldn't tell you where I've been. 1,000 images just flutter by, taking my time in a white limousine. If I was the king, she'd be my queen. And my thoughts are growing louder, and my mind has lost its way, and the flames are getting higher every day. My mind is back behind my eyes, and there before me sits a butterfly. And as I watch, she gently cries. Can there be anyone who'll pity her? Have all of you been? If I was the king, she'd be my queen. And my thoughts are getting louder, and my mind has lost its way, and the flames are getting higher every day. My mind is back behind my eyes, and there before me sits a butterfly. And as I watch, she gently cries. Can there be anyone who'll pity her? Have all of you been? If I was the king, she'd be my queen. And my thoughts are getting louder, and my
King and queen for the day, some have dreamed. Sometimes it takes a poet of sorts to make sense out of dreams, to breathe reality from a dream. And yet some never awaken, living life on the threshold of a dream. Music from Hayward and Lodge, Thomas, Pinder and Edge, the Moody Blues, back from way back, 1967. Back then when many of us waited for the time when young men would see visions and old men would dream dreams. You know, I don't think we're too far from that today. But my only hope is that we seek strength and guidance, and wisdom and grace, when it's your turn to live out your dreams. And now, Job, listen carefully to all that I have to say. I am ready to say what's on my mind. All my words are sincere, and I am speaking the truth. God's Spirit made me and gave me life. Answer me if you can. Prepare your arguments. You and I are the same in God's sight. Both of us were formed from clay. So you have no reason to fear me, and I will not overpower you. Now, this is what I heard you say. I am not guilty. I have done nothing wrong. I am innocent and free from sin. But God finds excuses for attacking me and treats me like an enemy. He binds chains on my feet, and He watches every move I make. But I tell you, Job, you are wrong. God is greater than any man. So why do you accuse God of never answering a man's complaints? Although God speaks again and again, no one pays attention to what He says. At night, when men are asleep, God speaks in dreams and visions. He makes them listen to what He says, and they are frightened at His warnings. God speaks to make them stop their sinning, and to save them from becoming proud. He will not let them be destroyed, and He saves them from death itself. God corrects a man by sending sickness and filling his body with pain. The sick man loses his appetite, and even the finest food looks utterly revolting. His body wastes away to nothing. You can see all his bones, and he is about to go to the world of the dead. Perhaps an angel may come to his aid, one of God's thousands of angels who remind men of their duty. In mercy, the angel will say, "Release him. He is not to go down to the world of the dead. Here is the ransom to set him free. His body will grow young and strong again. When he prays, God will answer him. He will worship God with joy. God will set things right for him again. He will say in public, 'I have sinned and I have not done right, but God has spared me. He kept me from going to the world of the dead, and for that, I am still alive.'" God does all this again and again. He saves a person's life and gives them the joy of living. Now, Job, listen to what I'm saying. Be quiet and let me speak. But if you have something to say, let me hear it. I would gladly admit you are in the right. But if not, please be silent and listen to me. And I will teach you just how to be wise. be patient and listen a little longer to what I am saying on God's behalf. My knowledge is wide. I will use what I know to show that God, my Creator, is just. Nothing I say to you is false. You see before you a truly wise man. How strong God is! He despises no one. There is nothing He doesn't understand. He does not let sinners live on, and He always treats the poor with justice. He protects those who are righteous. He allows them to rule like kings and lets them be honored forever. But if people are bound in chains, suffering for what they have done, God shows them their sins and their pride. He makes them listen to His warning to turn away from evil. If they obey God and serve Him, they will live out their lives in peace and prosperity. But if not, they will die in ignorance and cross the stream into the world of the dead. The night of the storm, the Lord spoke again to Job. This is the words of the Lord. Who are you to question my wisdom with your ignorant, empty words? Stand up now like a man and answer the questions I ask you. Were you there when I made the world? If you know so much, tell me about it. You decided how large it would be. Who stretched the measuring line over it? Do you know all the answers? What holds up the pillars that support the earth? Who laid the cornerstone of the world? If the dawn of that day the stars sang together and the heavenly beings shouted for joy? Who closed the gates to hold back the sea when it burst from the womb of the earth? It was I who covered the sea with clouds and wrapped it in darkness. I marked a boundary for the sea and kept it behind bolted gates. I told it, so far and no further. Here, your powerful waves must stop. Job, have you ever in all your life commanded a day to dawn? Have you ordered the dawn to seize the earth and shake the wicked from their hiding places? Daylight makes the hills and the valleys stand out, like the folds of a garment, clear as the imprint of a seal of clay. The light of the day is too bright for the wicked and restrains them from doing violence. Job, you challenged Almighty God. Will you give up now, or will you answer? I spoke foolishly, Lord. What can I answer? I will not try to say anything else. I have already said more than I should. And out of the storm, the Lord again spoke to Job once again. The Lord said, "Stand up now like a man and answer my questions. Are you trying to prove that I am unjust? To put me in the wrong and yourself in the right? Are you as strong as I am? Can your voice thunder as loud as mine. If so, stand up in your honor and pride, and clothe yourself with majesty and glory. Look at those who are proud. Pour out your anger and humble them. Yes, look at them and bring them down. Crush the wicked where they stand. Then Job answered to the Lord and said, I know, Lord, that you are all-powerful, that you can do everything you want. You ask how I dare question your wisdom when I am so very ignorant. I talked about things I did not understand and marvels too great for me to know. You told me to listen while you spoke and to try to answer your questions. In the past, I knew only what others had told me, but now I have seen you with my own eyes. So I am ashamed of all that I said and repent in dust and in ashes. The Lord blessed the last part of Job's life even more than he had blessed the first. Job owned 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, 2,000 head of cattle, and 1,000 donkeys. He was the father of 7 sons and 3 daughters, and he called the oldest daughter Jemimiah, the second Keziah, and the youngest Karen. There are no other women in the whole world as beautiful as the daughters of Job, and their father gave them a share of the inheritance along with their brothers. Job lived 140 years after this, long enough to see his grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And then he died at a very great age. A very great age indeed. The book of Job is a story of a good man who suffers a whole heck of a lot of total disaster. He loses all his children and property and is afflicted with an utter repulsive disease. Then in 3 series of poetic dialogues, the author shows how Job's friends and Job himself react to these calamities. The friends of Job explain his sufferings in traditional religious terms, and since God, so they assume, always rewards good and punishes evil, the sufferings of Job can only mean that he has turned away, that he has sinned. God doesn't give an answer to Job's questions, but he does respond to Job's faith by overwhelming him with a poetic picture of his divine power and wisdom. And the conclusion of this book records on how Job is restored to his former condition with even greater prosperity than before. God reprimands Job's friends for failing to understand the meaning of Job's suffering. And only Job had really sensed that God is greater than traditional religion had depicted him. So many times we point the proverbial finger. Yeah, I know. Well, so many are pointing back at us. Done that. Been there, done that so many times, like all of us. I'm sure you have too. But why can't we just, stop and think, with the brain that we have, just for a moment, just stop and think where we are, stand, and do a little bit of self-discovery, a little bit of hindsight, if you can, if we can really do that kind of thing. Why are we always hiding? It's no wonder that we're sinking down. Why should we stand in lonely shadows? With so much light around. Why are we always crying? With so many tears are going to dry us out. Whatever they're selling us, we gotta stop buying, because our pockets are completely empty now. We need to think about it. We need to pray about it out loud. And we can talk about it. And we can pray about it. And we could do that with one another. Out loud.
Hey friend, why are we always hiding? we're sinking down. Why should we stand in lonely shadows with so much light around? Hey friend, why are we always crying? So many tears are gonna dry us out. Whatever they're selling, we've gotta stop buying, 'cause our pockets are empty now. I've thought about it and I've prayed about it out loud. Out loud, and we can talk about it. We can pray about it out loud. Out loud. Hey friend, why are we always fighting? Who's left to hit when everybody's down? I know we're afraid, but love is trying to save us anyhow. And I've thought about it and I've prayed about it out loud. Out loud, and we can talk about it. We can pray about it out loud. Out loud. Anytime we need a change, we need a change. A few things, a few things. I think it's time we need a change. A few things, a few things. I've thought about it and I've prayed about it out loud. Out loud, and we can talk about it. We can pray about it out loud. Out
These days are passing over me at the speed of light, and standing here in their shadows, I'm silenced at the sight, like water on the wind. I sense the change to come, all that I've held in, like teardrops run. I am clay and I am water, falling forward in this order, while the world spins round so fast. Slowly I'm becoming who I am. Nothing ever stays the same. The wheel will always turn. I feel the fire in the change, but somehow it doesn't burn like a
I stumble in the grace, reaching out my hand for what awaits. I am clay and I am water, falling forward in this order, while the world spins round so fast. Slowly I'm becoming who I am, who I am. So I will live from my heart, and I will catch the lines of love as they come. But to you, I know they'll lead, and into you, I know I'll lead. I know I'll lead. Oh, I am clay and I am water, falling forward in this order, while the world spins round so fast. Slowly I'm becoming who I am. I am clay, just becoming. I'm becoming. Every day I feel you closer, run into you like water, like water. I've been sitting on top of the world a while. The streets are paved with gold. I've dined with kings and queens, but it doesn't mean a thing when it doesn't feel like home. If you've had a dream and it came true, then you know how it goes. When you finally see the earth, you find it cost more than it's worth to travel it alone. But when you hold me close, that's when I know what matters most. Only love, and I let go of every fear and find myself right here with my one and only love. What do they say will save me? Is it fortune or is it fame? And why is it all so tempting when it just leaves me empty, caught up in a game? But when you hold me close, that's when I know what matters most. Only love, and I let go of every fear and find myself right here with my one
What do they say will save me? Is it fortune or is it fame? And why is it all so tempting when it just leaves us empty, caught up in a game? But when you hold me close, that's when I know what matters most, only love. And I let go of every fear and find myself right here with my one and only love. Thanks for tuning in. Anthony Ochoa right here on the Moods of Sunday Night. Music from the poet gal of the latest millennium, Andrea Hamilton, with the epic pen, Only Love. Running up to the top of the hour, we introduced this long music set of songs with James Gray, relaying to us what it really means to be a Christian man. Jennifer Knapp from her final 2001 project in the song Fall Down. Martin, Buckland, Berryman, and Champion, COLDPLAY from London Town and Don't Panic. Altogether separates Andrew Shirley and Dexter Alexander with their voicing of A Paradigm, a song of kings and queens back from 1967. Out Loud came from New York-born Mindy Smith and Margaret Becker's acoustic interpretation of Clay and Water. And we ended with Andrea. So Moods of Sunday Night, I'm Anthony Ochoa with you for yet another hour, if I'm welcome to do so, at your expense, of course. The Odes of Solomon comes alive and set to music and interpretation in a few short moments. And a song from two ladies, mother and daughter, one here with us today, and one gone now, at home. Keep it tuned. Right here, please, to the Moods of Sunday Night.